Saw Jack Morris. I think he was jumping around with his teammates. A 1-0 10-inning winner in the World Series. Yesterday it was like, hey, it's 1989. He began to chat with reporters like he hasn't done all year. And he's really pumped for this series like he hasn't been in a long time.
Off the fifth and a bounding ball behind second. Manny Lee makes the play, and they've kept Henderson off the base at least in the first inning. Here's Carney Lansford. Broken bat roller to shortstop, and Manny Lee again makes the play, and there are two down.
Hard fastball pitcher and a power hitter. You get as far back as you can.
And Morris will handle this on the big hop, and a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first inning. The A's don't score, and the Blue Jays coming up. For the A's.
Coming off his best start of the year, he said pain-free, very effective his last start of the regular season.
Series for the 7th time in his career. Morris for the 5th. Ford led the parade, as he mentioned, with 8. But Devon White draws a walk to lead off the first inning for the Blue Jays. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Bluffs doesn't go, and a ground ball could be 2 over to second baseman Blankenship, and they turn the double play. Bordick and Blankenship, and Tony La Russa very confident.
Many more fastballs and strikes he gets to hit. Pitchers don't want to face Winfield with Carter on base.
Can't say I blame. And he gets jammed, and a looping pop fly into center field, and that's going to drop in front of Willie Wilson. The big turn by Carter. He'll go back to first base. Wilson was playing very deep in center field, and Joe Carter has the first hit of the ball game. 1-0 the count, and a high fly ball hit to left field. Ricky Henderson calls for it, and that'll retire the side. The Blue Jays lead 1, and after 1 inning here in Toronto in game 1, no score.
He can handle the ball away. He can drive it to left field.
Morris's 2-0 pitch, and that one will drop in front of Devon White for a base hit. So the A's have their first hit of the ball game. Well, speaking about Roger Clemens, how he would pitch to batters. 42 home runs, second to Juan Gonzalez of the Texas Rangers, who won the home run derby on the last day of the regular season. And a high fly ball hit deep to left center field, looking up, and this one is out over here. And that had to go about 420. Mark McGwire with a home run with Baines aboard, and the A's have taken a 2-0 lead over Morris and the Jays here in the second. And this throng has been silenced, and they were pretty loud when this game began.
A comfortable hitter this year anyway, with the help of Doug Rader, their hitting coach.
And there's another drive hit deep to left, and this too may get out of here, and Steinbach has hit a home run. Terry Steinbach, who's had great success against Jack Morris, has hit a home run to make it 3-0. Back-to-back homers here in the second inning for Oakland. And the long ball, which is expected to come from Toronto bats, has stunned this crowd, Jim.
Carney Lansford and Terry Steinbach are the 2 players on Oakland's team that they worry about beating them a ball game.
And Willie Wilson strikes out. 14 years with the Kansas City Royals, and played a lot more than he expected with Dave Henderson's injury. Strikes out for a
bit. Tried to get him to try different things. It didn't work, so Rader just said go back to your most comfortable position. 300 hitter.
Swings and misses on the forkball, so 2 straight strikeouts after the A's had blasted Morris for 3 runs here in the second inning.
Go to the World Series, and yet they still carry around that baggage of those past division wins, never having got there.
That's that black cloud I was talking about. Check swing, and they appeal to the first base umpire, Larry Young. He said Blankenship went around. So Jack Morris, after giving up back-to-back home runs, strike out the side. And in the middle of the second inning, it's the A's. This is the 10th pitch coming up, and he lost them ball 4. That's the second walk given up by Dave Stewart, and for the second time in the game, the Blue Jays have the leadoff man aboard. Oh, with Olerud the runner on, he's not a threat to run. And Maldonado swings and misses for the strikeout, and that is the first of the game for Dave Stewart.
See a veteran hitter like Candy Maldonado shake his head. How'd I miss that pitch, Rowan?
And the pitch is grounded on one hop to Bordick over to second for one, and they turn the double play despite the slide by Gruber. So that's the second double play turned by the A's. And after 2 innings, it's 3-0 in favor of Oakland. Or any of the running game strategy that Tony La Russa has in mind. And he loses him, and Henderson draws a walk. That's the first given up by Jack Morris.
Yeah, we will see a little what managers call tack-on baseball right now.
He's gearing up for the postseason. Does not go in the 2-1 pitch. One hopper, and it should be two. Covering at second is Lee. The throw to first, and they just get him. And a double play. Morris had to pause a moment so that Lee could get over to second base.
Payroll, you have a successful team, and you can only go so far with that payroll before you have to restructure.
2-2 pitch and a roller to second base. Alomar will handle it, and that'll retire the side. It is still 3-0 in favor of Oakland, and we'll return to SkyDome after this word from your local station. Of over 5 runs a game when he has started this year. So he may be looking for some of those paybacks. Borders pops it up to the left side of the infield. Lansford gives way to Mike Bordick. And one down in the Blue Jays third.
That 20-win season can be a little deceptive in the American League that has played better in the field than Manny Lee this year.
And Mark McGwire dives to his right, feeds Stewart, and they get him. Fine play by McGwire, who has always had a reputation of being due to his outstanding speed. With 2 down, here's the 3-2 pitch to White, and he walks him. So a 2-out base runner as White walks for the second time in the game. Third walk issued by
this year as in past years.
And there goes White, and the 1-1 pitch is lined to right field. It's a base hit. Fielded by Sierra. Going to third base is Devon White. Well, lo and behold, the Blue Jays were playing hit and run, and they have runners at first and third and 2 outs. Nothing Oakland, and there goes Alomar. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw to second, and Alomar has a stolen base.
Wow. I mean, that's unlike Toronto, and is that an aggressive play?
After the second period, he says he's all right. Here's the 2-2 pitch to him, and a high fly ball center field, and Willie Wilson has plenty of room, and that will end the Toronto threat. They leave runners in scoring position, and we've completed 3 innings. Stu and the A's lead it 3-0. Fastball ripped up the middle. So Harold Baines is aboard with a leadoff hit, takes a big turn, and goes back to first base. He's been a quiet bat most of this year, but he may be coming alive on Sunday. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to McGwire with a runner at first base. And McGwire strikes out. That is the 4th strikeout of the ball game for Jack Morris. And let's see Terry Steinbach's home run again in the 2nd inning.
You're right. Steinbach, the best all-around catcher, not just a power hitter. He hit it to right field.
In the dirt, Borders loses it, and Baines will move into second base. So the A's have a runner in scoring position here in the 4th inning. Infield playing back and straight away, and the same for the outfield. They'll try to hit the ball. Make contact. Ground ball to Gruber at third. He makes the out. Baines had a hold at second base, and there are 2 down. Most games in the last 4 years due to the problems with Dave Henderson. It's a ground ball right at Roberto Alomar. So the leadoff single is wasted, The A's lead one in the middle of the fourth inning. It is still Oakland 3, Toronto nothing. And the oldest player in history to drive in 100 runs in a season. No balls and 2 strikes. Stewart is ahead of Winfield. And a drive hit deep to right field. Ruben Sierra back and makes the catch. But that was well hit by Dave Winfield and the hardest hit ball by the Blue Jays so far.
The game, if they have a parking place for Winfield, here's the guy that's going to be called down to knock in the runs.
And a ball hit off the glove of Blankenship at second. He recovers and in time. Hard hit, but Blankenship here on the artificial turf was playing almost a shallow right field to handle that one.
A picture of it right there.
It's like he's looking down the tunnel right into the catcher's glove.
That's what he's looking down.
And a drive hit to center field. Coming on in is Willie Wilson, and he makes the running catch. So the 37-year-old can still run on artificial turf for 1, 2, 3 innings.
The fastball, forkball, and a slider. A lot of pitchers wish they had one pitch they could strike a hitter out with.
Fastball, and that's hit out to right field. Coming on in and making the diving catch is Joe Carter. But credit Carter for playing shallow in right field. Otherwise, he would have had no chance to make that play. 3 balls and 2 strikes. With 1 out. And the pitch is low, ball 4. Well, let's hear what Roger Clemens has to say on his own personal scouting report on how to pitch to Rickey Henderson.
Is the big one for his team.
He takes ball 4. That is the 3rd walk given up by Morris, the 2nd this inning. He has labored and thrown a lot of pitches.
Say, hey, just take a shot to right. You don't have to bunt.
And a pop fly into short center field. Devon White comes in and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out here in the 5th inning. So Lansford, going after the first pitch, flies out, and there are 2 down and still 2 on. Dave Stewart is allowed but 2 singles. First 4 in the 3rd inning. And a high fly ball hit deep to left field and way back and gone for a home run for Pat Porter.
To play the young players. Many wanted Derek Bell to play left field this year instead of Maldonado. He stuck with the veterans.
3-2 pitch and a line drive to center, and Willie Wilson, who is playing smartly and shallow in center field, makes the out. So there are a couple of balls that would have been hits were it not for good positionings. He said the crowd was quiet there. He played hockey, I think, a lot longer than baseball in this town. And it slapped through the hole in left field and a base hit for Devon White. Going to second and safe at second base. Great hustle by Devon White, and he'll call timeout. Can Alomar keep it alive? 2-2 pitch, and it's lined right at the second baseman Blankenship to retire the side, but the Blue Jays score a run, and it's now 3-1 after 5, and we'll return to SkyDome after this word from your local station.
Like a lot of good golfers, they want a soft elbow. He tucks them in there. Relaxed grip, more bat speed.
Slap to shortstop. Manny Lee handles it. And there's 1 out. And right now, let's go to Leslie Visser. Leslie?
Dick, I'm with a Canadian.
1 out in the A's 6th inning. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And McGuire draws a walk. That is the 4th walk issued by Jack Morris.
See him almost looking that way at the same time he's swinging in that direction.
And a ground ball hit to Lee. Gets 1, gets 2, and that is the 2nd double play turned over by the A's. And the lefty is Jimmy Key. Let up pitch and right back to the mound. Short hop by Stewart, and he disposes of Carter for the 1st out. Well, we've been looking Here in the last of the 6th inning. And a drive hit deep to left field, way back. Forget it. It's a home run for Dave Winfield. Dave Winfield has just become the oldest player ever to hit a home run in postseason play. Ever to hit one out. No balls and 2 strikes to Olerud. And he lifts a fly ball to left field. Ricky Henderson camps under it. He's got it for the 2nd out. But the crowd is still buzzing over Dave Winfield's big blast. Strikes out as Stewart fiercely strikes him out, but he gave up another home run ball to that man, Dave Winfield, to cut the A's lead to 3-2.
During a game, to provide games like this and inspire their teammates.
It popped up in foul territory, and a play for Kelly Gruber, 1 out. Only the Eck.
Nobody better than the Eck, but Ward probably the best setup man in the American League.
Ground ball, and it's a fair ball, gloved nicely by Gruber. The throw in time. And the Blue Jays. Weiss would have been the shortstop, and Bordick would have been the 2nd baseman. Tony La Russa going a different way as a pop-up into shallow right field. Alomar waves everyone away and makes the catch to retire the side in order. Middle of the 7th inning. Gruber with a fine defensive play. It's 3-2 Athletics. Big hand from the crowd after the sparkling defensive play, leading off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Trailing Dave Stewart 3-2, and the fastball hit in the air to right field. Ruben Sierra coming over toward the line and makes the catch for out number 1. Pat Borders, who
Base could be major in this game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball line to right center field, coming on over Sierra, and he makes a fine running catch. Ruben Sierra robbed Pat Borders of extra bases with that defensive play in right center field. And a line drive, and that's going to be a base hit, but Ricky Henderson was playing in perfect position in left field, and he will hold Manny Lee to a single. Once again, outfield positioning playing a big role in the game, and that is hit number 6 for the Blue Jays.
Guys that know more about it are the pitcher and the catcher, but the game has changed.
He bluffed to go at a ground ball hit to Blankenship, and that'll retire the side. There was 1 hit and 1 left, and a fine defensive play by Ruben Sierra. We move to the 8th inning of a 1-run game.
Do not get them early in the game. Oftentimes you do not get them at all.
Line drive to right field. Carter right there, 1 out. Tim McCarver will have the action for you Friday night right here on CBS. Carney Lansford with a soft roller to third base. Kelly Gruber handles it. 2 out. Right now, let's check in with Leslie Visser. Leslie?
Dick, Ruben Sierra is thrilled to be playing in his first postseason game.
2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball popped up. Alomar. And a 1-2-3 inning. Toronto still trails, and Dave Stewart going back out to work. Two-two pitch. And it's hard hit, but right at Mike Bordick. And Alomar is out, 1 gone in the 8th inning.
Pitch. You see this pitching sequence here? We talked about Carter being ready inside. Stewart will blow him off the plate inside and then go back outside to get him out.
And he jammed him, and a high pop-up shortstop Bordick going back. He's got it. So Dave Stewart has made some good pitches to Alomar and Carter and has retired the first two batters here in the 8th inning. Here's the 1-1 to Winfield, and it's lined to right center field, and that's going to drop and go all the way to the wall for extra bases. Winfield loses his helmet and will stop at second with a stand-up double. The A's, he made 8 appearances with them after being acquired from Texas at the end of August.
Hard thrower with a good breaking ball.
Allowed 2 runs and is responsible for Winfield on at second. And a base hit up the middle. Winfield rounding third, and he'll score the tying run. Ball, third base, Lansford. He'll go to second for the force and will go down to the 9th inning. But the Blue Jays have tied it up thanks to John Olerud's base hit. And a breaking ball hit deep to right field, close to the line, looking up, and it's gone. Harold Baines has hit a home run to break the tie for the A's. Third hit of the night and the third home run by the Oakland A's, and it is now a 4-3 ball game. And have they quieted this throng?
Think back to the fastball that Dave Stewart threw Dave Winfield. He hit it hard. Baines catches up with it.
5 hits for the A's. 3 of them have been for home runs. Mark McGuire shoots one down to Gruber at third. He makes the play, and there's one out. So now Dennis Eckersley will be getting ready to come in the bottom of the 9th inning. In the 9th inning. And there's a line drive hit to Maldonado in left field, and there are 2 down in the A's 9th inning. But a leadoff home run by Harold Baines, the left-handed bat that
Cito Gaston would say, let's go to that bullpen, but no way he was going to take Jack Morris out of this game.
Broken bat, slow roller. Manny Lee gloves it. And not in time. Willie Wilson beats the throw. And he's aboard with 2 outs. Darling in game 3 for the A's. Cone tomorrow night. And there goes Willie Wilson. Pitch is swung on to throw to second base, and Wilson is in. So Willie Wilson with a stolen base. And he's in scoring position. A's looking for an insurance run here in the top of the 9th inning. Pop fly down the right field line. Derek Bell is there, and he makes the catch and will go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Here is the home run by Harold Baines that broke the tie. 51 saves and 54 opportunities by Jack Morris. Ground ball to the left side. Bornick. Long throw, diving, but not in time. Gruber is out. And there's one gone in the 9th inning. Against Eckersley, hit a home run. He also has struck out 4 times against him, and he hits a weak roller to shortstop. Bordick with the play, and there are 2 down, and the Blue Jays are down to their last out. And Ed Sprague will come up and pinch hit. Remember the home run by Kirk Gibson? That's one of the very few failures that this man has had. Loaded with successes, but with 2 outs, Sprague lines a single to center field. So there's hope for the Blue Jays with a 2-out base hit. Keep in mind, they tied the game in the 8th inning after 2 are out. You don't often say you need 2 hits to beat an Eckersley, but with Alomar on deck, that may be your best percentage. And a broken bat, pop fly. Mike Bordick is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And Dennis Eckersley has come in and saved it for Jeff Russell, who pitched only 1/3 of an inning. Gave up a base hit, oddly enough, but he gets to be the winner. And Jack Morris, the loser.